People of Masters of Brickjitzu, thank you so much for joining the stream. We have a Monkie Kid discussion and build. We're going to talk about all kinds of things LEGO, specifically Monkie Kids, since we're building the sets today. And speaking of the sets, we want to thank the LEGO Ambassador Network so much for providing these sets to Masters of Brickjitzu for this live stream. We will also have a part 2 of live stream coming at some point before the end of the year, so look out for that. But thank you so much. We're excited to be here. And yeah, now we're going to let everybody else introduce themselves. I'm Ninja Whip. Kyle, go ahead.
I'm Ace.
I'm also Ninja
Okay,
Whip.
or Ace, that's fine.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
I'm Kyle.
I have also been convinced by some folks that I'm Ninja Whip too, but hi, I'm Pen Plays. And yeah.
We got some live chat as well. Ace, ACB2, welcome to the stream. And we also have DF Reviews and the Brick Pile and Ninjago Jitsu, Zion49, Noah Tass. Welcome all to the stream, and Brick Productions was also there as well, so thank you guys so much. Immortal Edits as well is here. That's awesome. But yeah, I guess we'll go ahead. I'm not going to be building this one. I'll be building the dragon. We'll show off everything we're going to be reviewing, or not reviewing, but building today. I'm building this Maze Guardian Dragon. Pen, you go. What are you building?
Before you see the Monkie Kid staff creations, but I also have the Evo Mech as well, but I'll be bringing that out a little bit later. Hey.
Yeah. Oh, and I guess I'll show.
Kyle?
I'm going to be building the Galactic Explorer. So, very excited for that.
I was going to be building the Arachnoid base, but I didn't think we were going to do this because we had this plan for so long. I kind of just built the Arachnoid base one evening. So I'm going to be building a set I don't have built, which is a Ninjago set, which is a crime for the stream, but I haven't built the set, so let's build this guy.
Awesome. Hello, Dawn Alexander. Hello. Thank you so much for joining the stream. But yeah, without further ado, I guess we should probably like build now.
Yeah, let's open these up. I haven't opened mine.
Whoa.
I did.
Also, if anybody, I'm gonna give my points away on the stream for people that came. So if you guys are wanting some insider points, there you guys go.
I take them.
I guess you're on the stream, so yeah, go for it.
I'm just
kidding. Wait, Brayden, what?
Wow.
Brayden, what did you say? I didn't listen to that part.
Insider points. I was gonna give.
Oh, you're giving insider points away. Hey, okay.
Yeah. Why not? Right? Why not?
Why not? Let's
People are gonna join the stream. They deserve a little bit of something.
Actually, I never thought of that. That we could give the insider points away on the stream.
Yeah. They're the golden weapons.
Nice.
Always have those.
Someone just commented, guys, we might see Pen's hands.
You're probably right.
You know what that proves? What that proves is that they aren't watching our content, they're just here for the live stream, because there's tons of hand shots on a lot of the content that we have.
Hi, Brick Productions.
Fools.
I was gonna say, we've even seen Pen's forearms in a video recently.
You're right, we have.
Yeah,
Whoa.
we have. People forgot, but we saw Pen's forearm. Not just the hand, full forearm, guys.
Wow. That's something else.
That is, yeah.
We got 13 people watching. Thank you guys so much again for joining. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Let's,
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. If you guys want to see more content like this, let us know in the comments. Ninja, how many Lloyds do you have in your collection? I currently have, I'm not trying to like flex or anything or nothing like that, but I have every Lloyd ever made by LEGO.
Whoa.
So yeah,
I thought of that.
I just recently got the brand new Samurai X Samurai Lloyd. You can check out that short video I made on that on Masters of Brickjitzu Shorts. You can go to our channel and check it there. And I also did an Instagram post as well. Gary Views, thank you so much for the super chat, man. $5. Hi guys, amazing job with the channel, and I hope you guys have fun building your sets. Also, hi Ace, thank you so much for the super chat,
what's up, Gary?
What's
up, Gary?
Thank you so much.
Good friend.
Thank you so much for supporting
Gary
the channel,
is
bro.
such a great guy. Love you, Gary.
Yeah, thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, Gary's actually awesome. Okay. Is Pen ever going to reveal his face? Pen? That's a Pen question. A lot of Pen questions.
Absolutely, it's not going to happen today, but there have been plans to from the start.
Here is May. Power up May. Sorry, the lighting is.
To let you all know, I'm just going across all my socials real quickly and letting everybody know that we're live. So I'll start building in just one sec.
Actually,
Awesome.
I forgot to do that as well. Yeah. Let me do that as well.
I should also probably do that.
Let me just put my phone and take a picture. Hey.
I have the server, by the way. Don't worry about that. I got the Discord server.
Okay, perfect.
Gary, dude, seriously, thank you so much for that super chat, brother. We seriously appreciate it.
Let me remember to mute your cell phones, guys, because we don't have. Just.
Oh yeah, valid.
I just remembered. Oh, Chris is still at the.
Oh yeah,
fair.
Chris must be joining us. He'll have to join us next time for the stream. Let's see. Dang, what a dope figure. Super duper cool. Cool.
Yeah.
No, embed. There it is.
Gale,
Woohoo!
the goat is back.
Is live.
Can you see my
Here
hands?
is Tang.
Hello. You've seen this before. Don't act like it's something new.
Tang.
Yeah, Gal. It's been a while. Yeah, Gal is a regular. Gal was a regular at my in my streams when I used to stream. On
Oh,
NBO.
nice.
Yeah.
And now I have
used to.
chat up now too, so I'll actually be
Perfect.
able to see your questions. I wasn't.
All right, here's
was
a
not trying to
question.
avoid y'all.
Here's a question from Devin Castrillo. Question for all of you guys: what is one thing that the OG Ninjago spinners reminded you of?
Reminded me of.
Oh.
The good old days. See, it's
The
weird
good
for
old
me
days.
because
I have them right here.
I was a late teenager when the original spinners came out. So my perspective is a lot different compared to most people.
Hey.
But I was a hardcore Lego fan still, so that helped my perspective a lot.
Cameron just won't.
I played with them on the playground back when I was a kid. It was fun. It was good times. I was too scared to bring minifigures to school, so
Smart man.
But the kids would bring them and lose pieces, and then like after I saw like somebody like lose their figure, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this anymore. So I quit bringing them to school after a while. But there were kids that played with them. They would draw in the chalk ground. The chalk. They would use the chalk. Trying to articulate my words here to like do battle arenas and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, no,
I wonder
was
Lego sold so many. They were losing pieces. I need to buy another one, Mom.
Yeah. No
I
kidding.
love this Monkey Kid. Look at him.
Hey.
He's so wonderful.
Yo.
Oh, the guy shot his
Awesome.
staff.
I'm
It's a
happy
simple
that
one, the common one, but I love. I love
I'm
it.
getting the new season Dragons Rising on DVD. That's awesome, Ninjago Jiu-Jitsu. That is really, really awesome.
That's
Post some pictures of that when you see it. I haven't seen a DVD version of
I think
Dragons
it's
Rising.
in
But
Europe
that's really awesome.
only, and the graphic design is the passion of the person whoever made that DVD box.
Huh,
That's for sure.
Yeah.
that's cool.
All right, let me start building.
So Kyle, the set you and I are building were the ones that really introduced these cool prong pieces that are right here. But I feel like this set's the one that implements them the most, and I am really excited to use it because I haven't built a lot of recent sets,
Yeah.
so I don't have a lot of experience with these, even though I know they're all over the place at this point.
Yeah,
That's
the
cool.
combi mech uses them really well as well. Well, not the combi mech, the May jet, the new May jet, use them for the transformation feature, which is awesome.
Which we were talking
Gary
about a little bit
says-
ago, how this thing being $40 is a little bit of a ask, especially now that there's $20 Monkey Kid sets. Like, big time, this thing is just, why?
I mean, aren't we like? Isn't it rumored we're getting another staff creation set?
I have no idea. I would assume that should prices become available at some point in the future, because some retailers do post prices for future sets just in preparation. They always do that. That we would probably be able to tell from there, or at least assume from there. But it might be another situation like May's Dragon Bike, or whatever it was, the horse Dragon Bike, where it was the same price, but it wasn't specifically a staff creation set. Although if it's a May specific one, I'd love that.
I got this guy. Hey.
Gary says, I fell out of Lego after I was 10 years old. Monkey Kid legit revived for me. That's great. Monkey Kid is Awesome. Obviously, we're
He's into this
building
guy.
it today. I didn't get any of this year's sets, but I'm probably going to
Hey.
get something next year. Nice, nice. I have never seen Monkie Kid, but own Lego from it. That's dope. Well, I know all of us here recommend the.
It's a great show. It's a great show.
It really
Yeah.
is. It's very high energy. If you're a fan of Adventure Time, you'll probably appreciate the energy of it a lot more than some people would. I know that some people prefer their serialized cartoons to be a bit more serious, but it's for kids. But it's great.
I mean, the newer seasons of MK are way more serious though.
They're way more serious, but they
The
still
newer
have
seasons are
energy.
fantastic.
I told Kyle and I we talked last week because I had Kyle help me with the school project, and I told Kyle like Monkie Kid, as I grow older, Monkie Kid just makes more sense, and I appreciate the earlier seasons more because like originally like the first two Kid are like they're like the way people describe them are they're really fun but they're not really serious. But then and then season 3 is when it gets more serialized, and then season 4 flat out amazing. Like season 4 is like I think season 4 is like the new standard of what a Lego show can be, which is it has its very dark undertones, but it still has its fun chaotic characters. But it has this like really like for like the I don't want to say like it's an iceberg, but like the first layer of the story is like it's good, but then once you start breaking down the other layers of the story, it becomes even better. And when you start understanding stuff like free will, why do I exist, all that stuff, it becomes like a really great show. But no, I was telling Kyle like season 2 of Monkie Kid specifically because when season 2 came out, I really liked it, but then as time went on, I just thought season 1 is a little bit better because I thought like if you look like Monkie Kid is like it has like 10 episodes and it has a special per season, so it's like overall it's like 140 minutes of watch time, or not watch time, but like it's like every season is 140 minutes approximately. But like in season 1 it's very much like the foundation of a hero. It's MK getting his villains of the week, building out that rogues gallery of villains and heroes. Season 2 is more of the same. It's like MK has there's a plot this week. MK has to stop these bad guys from doing this and that. But then like season 2, like especially with like the last few semesters of college have been very tough for me. I kind of understood MK's like journey as a hero. And I kind of like associated that with myself as a student, where like MK, like the first season of MK is like MK can't do wrong. He's like the perfect hero. He like every week he's beating bad guys. He's saving the day. But then when season 2 comes around, like he starts getting very because like there's a slight spoiler for season 2, but Sun Wukong or Monkey King has to go on a different adventure, but MK doesn't know where he's going, so MK starts developing doubt in himself that maybe Wukong wants to replace him, or Wukong wants to get someone else to be his successor. And I kind of associated that in a way with being a student, that sometimes like if you start off like, because I remember like my first couple of semesters of college, it was very easy for me to get good grades, and so it just felt like, oh, this is like I'm just doing really good. But then as expectation starts building with teachers and other teachers you've never met, they start having an idea of what you can do as a student, or in my case as a designer. You start getting doubt, as it was like in these questions of like, am I a fluke? Did I do it because there wasn't? Was I just lucky with the first couple of things? And it just, and Monkie Kid has those themes, and it's there. But if you haven't really experienced doubt in your ability, you can't really understand it. But once you do understand that, Monkie Kid just works for me. Like especially season 2, like all that doubt, that self-doubt, and in a way anxiety, it just makes the season much more enjoyable for me these days. But yeah,
Absolutely, bro.
that's my take on Monkie Kid.
Agreed.
It's deep, y'all.
Agreed.
See, it's deep and it's good. But there are also moments where it does not take itself seriously deliberately, and it really pays you off for it too.
Well, that's the thing. Monkie Kid isn't overly serious about stuff, but it has those ideas where, like, if you can connect with it, you'll understand it. But if you don't, it's like if it's not too serious about those themes. It's more of a like how you perceive it, and that's what it works for me.
It's also the first Lego show with swearing in it.
Yeah, Brick Production. Season 4 Monkey Kid needs to be a new standard of how Lego shows are written. Yeah, especially how Season 4 works on its own, but it sets up Season 5 in a way that will be like really, really cool. I don't want to say anything about it.
Spoilers.
I know I'm not. I'm not
I'm teasing,
spoiling anything. Or I actually don't know any. But yeah, it's
What was I gonna say?
season 4 is it's really good.
The seasons are good about setup. The finale. There's good
Ninja
cliffhangers.
Clay. Hi, Ninja Clay. Thank you so much. I see you in the Discord. Thank you so much for joining us. He says, I just ordered 2 old Ninjago sets off of eBay. Overboard Attack from Rebooted and the Rattlecopter from Rise of the Snakes. I'm so excited to get
Man,
those.
oh
Awesome.
man.
Those are
Hey,
two great sets.
Rattlecopter! Let's go, Rattlecopter gang!
What a choice.
Let's go! Let's go!
Great
Let's go!
choices, man. Great.
Wait, I
Big
just
and
saw-
scarred. He has to say it's a good choice.
I just saw Gary
Yeah,
say,
well.
Ace, you didn't say that's my big opinion. He's disappointed in me. I missed it. No, I
Wrong
could have
channel,
said.
wrong channel, wrong channel. If
Yeah,
you can
wrong
self-promo,
channel.
I can self-promo.
Hey.
How did you get the book early? Because it doesn't release October 3rd. Actually, Ninja Jitsu, it is available now at scholastic.com. So if you look up the Ninjago Secret World of the Ninja book on scholastic.com, you can pick it up early. And I believe it's also a little bit cheaper than retail. Don't quote me on that though, but it might be a little cheaper on retail. So you can pick it up there at scholastic.com if you are interested.
Chat, this piece is printed.
Oh,
That is the
Hey.
coolest.
It is.
that
Yeah, no,
looks
that
cool.
set doesn't have stickers. What I like about that set is that it's a very good little kid set. Because when my nephew comes over, that's just the staff creation is a set of gift to him because he really likes that set. Like he just likes the mech, he likes the car, he likes print. Like he doesn't really understand how Lego works yet because he's 4. But even for a 4-year-old, I think that set is 6+. Even for a 4-year-old, that set he likes that set. But he prefers the what's it called, the Legacy Golden Dragon, because he thinks it's a dinosaur, and he likes dinosaurs.
See, this thing
Yeah,
here
no,
is
it's
a
very-
4+ set that takes the 4-year-old seriously.
Yeah,
Gary is
you
the
could
man
say
to
that. Yeah,
ask for where to find Monkey Kid to watch. Gary is the man to ask when it comes to that stuff. So
he is.
you asked the right
Um,
person there.
I mean, I think I can answer that question. Season 1 and Season 2 are on Amazon Prime, and then Season 3 and 4 are on Happy Kids.
Do they have
And
one in
here,
two as well on Happy Kids?
oh, they're in Europe. They're in Europe. I don't know in Europe. Yeah, that one. Gary is the guy to ask for that.
Yeah, Gary's helping him out in the chat, which is good. Thank you, Gary, for helping him out.
Okay,
I mean,
immediately. My first thoughts with this here. I don't know if any of y'all are old enough or had the experience to play LEGO Racers for the PC and the N64.
Yes,
This very much feels like a LEGO Racers Monkey Kid car, and it hasn't quite hit me yet, but this is going to make me love the set. Like this
Kind of
is
like a Moro Dragon type.
this is
I
just fabulous.
I
The best
remember-
part is the little customization thing is good too, but I want to have all 3 of the sets.
I remember when I
Dang.
built that set, and I just loved it. Like, there's something so simple. Like, people really like to complain about like these joints and like the lack of articulation in toys, but like that set is just so simple. It's like so easy to build, but the builds are so just compact and easy to build. They're so good. They're just so much fun. I like them a lot. I
Stiff
actually,
joints make it easy to play with.
what I liked about that set is you can have the jet and put just the wings on the car. It's fun. But yeah, what you were saying, yeah, that also reminded me of the Lego Racers, but it reminded
Wow.
me more of the McDonald's 2009, I think, Lego Racers toys from the Happy
They were
Meals.
the ones that were
That's
like
so
only like
cool.
3 or 4 pieces, but they still had Lego compatible
Yeah.
parts on them.
Yeah, those.
The spoiler especially, I get that. I had a few of those.
Yeah, I also have those. That's also a teaser for a future My Brick Opinion video, guys. If you're paying attention, if anyone likes My Brick Failures, that's a little teaser for what's coming. Hey, Chris
that
is
Chris-
here.
Chris has
Whoa.
joined us. How about that? Very nice.
Hey, Chris.
Welcome to the stream, Chris.
Sorry.
Chris.
Hey, guys. Oh, let's see.
Christian.
Chris, what are you building today?
Oh, bro, I've got, let's see. I just got this cool new building mat. There we go. Oh, and this,
Chris,
There we go.
we're on stream right now, Chris. You do that, right?
I know,
We're live?
I know, yeah. Yep,
All
yep.
right, perfect.
I know we're live.
Perfect.
Are we going to have pupper time?
This is what.
Oh, Monkey Kid Mech. There we go.
That's what I got for you today. Yep.
Wow.
Very excited.
Yes, sir.
Haters will
I just
say
land
it's
writing that,
the original is
that
better.
review.
Haters will
You
say
should-
the original is
okay.
better. Haters will say the original is better.
I will. I'll see whether or not I'm a hater in about 2 or 3 hours. So I don't know if I'm gonna get this all done tonight because this is a very large set. But it's the hope.
It's a really good build.
Will there be a Monkey Kid Season 5? We sure hope so.
There will. I mean, I think this is public. Voice actor, which we won't name, has confirmed they're already recording the season 5. But yeah.
There
Yeah,
happens
there
to
you
be
go.
rumors for some sets too, so it's
Gary
quite
just-
possible that
Gary-
there's a whole thing going.
Gary name dropped
they're also
the voice
rumors
actor in
as well.
the chat. W Gary.
Pretend to be shocked, chat. Pretend to be shocked.
Wait, what?
Not
My,
Gary, but who dropped the bomb?
Hey. Thank you, Gary.
is that better? Hold on. Why is my stream being silly?
You can see you right set up. If you
Yeah,
need to
you're
log
a
out of
little
the
off.
stream and then reorient yourself, you can. No one's gonna say no. Well, I will in my heart, but I won't until that. Because I'm nice like that. So, Chris, you were at a
Makes so nice
convention this
feels.
weekend, yes?
Ah, that's so dumb. Hold on. Let me. Yeah. Well, I want to talk about that because I'm actually really excited to talk about that.
I have Striking Venom from Extra Force complete
Oh,
for 30
I know.
euros. Do I buy?
Yes, you
Nails
do.
have that
You do
enough.
if the parts are good. You do if the
Yes.
parts are good and if the stickers are okay, that's great too, because the cost of the sticker sheet will likely cause the entire transaction to be full MSRP, which that's really good these days. Go for that. Striking Venom especially.
There you go.
Actually-
There's your answer.
Speaking of like 2000 sets, I bought something today which I never thought I would buy, but it was a set I always wanted as a kid. It's
There we go.
a Bionicle. Can you guys
Nice,
guess? Chris and Panic, can you guess which Bionicle I bought today?
Oh man, you and your
Tahoe?
Bionicles, my guy.
Yes,
You
I,
buy
Yeah,
it?
white lamp again.
I am buying a lot of Bionicle. You have a
Sorry about
guess?
the light.
You've bought a lot of Bionicle recently, and I love that. I love that for you as a fellow Bionicle fan. But man, you're a wild guy.
Especially for paying those prices. Oh boy.
Oh,
No, I'm not paying like overpriced. I'm being very cautious with prices.
Oh, you have someone who's helping you out. Wink, 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 wink.
Really
Alright,
love
but
these gold.
wink, 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 wink,
Really
wink.
nice.
I bought it was a Toomari. I'm just gonna say that. Can you guys guess which
Ooh.
Toomari it is?
Oh, what's
$8.
up?
Chris is
You buy
here.
that
Hi,
Taro?
Chris. Brickpile says hi, Chris.
Hybrid pile.
See, my guess would be either you got Jollar, Nuparu, or you got Matoro.
Yeah, Matoro's
Neither.
the only one that like. What?
We back.
No.
Wait,
Back.
then you got Kongu, and then who else?
Yeah.
There's Hookie and there's
Did
Holly.
Nick influence you to
I got
buy it?
Holly.
That's also a very good choice. She was basically the poster child of that whole
That's why I always
marketing
wanted.
thing.
I always wanted Holly because she was the poster child, and I remember the
underwater.
wings. I thought the
It's
wings were
cool.
so cool. I thought the wings were so cool, and I saw it for really. It isn't retail price because Bionicles can't buy Bionicles. I saw it complete for a really good price, a really good deal. So I pulled the trigger today. And I'm really happy about
Drip,
that.
I have a question for you. Can I follow you on Instagram? Absolutely. My Instagram handle is _ninjawhip_. You can follow me on Instagram. I try to stay active. I've been very busy with life, but I try to stay active, and I post Ninjago news on there. So make sure you
legal.
stay for that.
Legal.
Legal Ninjago information. New from
That's right.
Legal Ninjago.
Oh man.
So there was this comment saying that season 4 of Monkey Kid sets the standards for how LEGO shows should be. I am very cautiously optimistic about Dragon's Rising because it's going to be well, from what we understand, it looks like it's going to be a consistent story. I'm excited to see
Yeah.
how that all culminates.
So one of the really cool things. So like for everybody that doesn't know, which is probably nobody unless you're like keeping up with things I just posted about. I was at a LEGO convention this past week, and it was a Brick convention, which is run by the same people who used to run Brick Universe. There was some drama and stuff there. I don't want to get super into that because that's not what this is about. But I had the opportunity to talk to a lot of kids. Anywhere from, I think the youngest kid was like 2 or 3 and stuff, and he was really excited for Ninjago. And up to this kid, he was probably around my age. I'm almost 20. He's 27. So, but he was just ecstatic and stuff that I was, had Ninjago stuff at the convention and stuff, and he was just going on and on and on about like his love for Ninjago. And God, it's so cool, cool to see people, around my age that, fell in love with it and stayed in love with it. Because that's just, it doesn't happen too often. But it seems like the general consensus is that like Monkie Kid or the Ninjago, like the Dragon's Rising is a good step in the right direction, and I would agree. I think that Ninjago Rising is a good predecessor to what we've had so far.
Yeah, I was telling Braden earlier. My nephew came yesterday to the house and he started watching. Like normally he would come into the house and he would I would just show him toys, but now he actually asked for Lloyd because he started watching Ninjago Dragon's Rising, and he's 4, which is a good thing for the brand. Got to get them early.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's what the core was supposed to do. Shocker.
I mean, content is.
I love Sora. We all love Sora here, Gary.
We all love Sora, yeah.
We do.
Sora's pretty cool.
Sora is. I had so yesterday I didn't have any of the Dragon's Rising figures up on the my. I had Ninjago City displayed, and then I had my Ninjago City, Ninjago the Temple of Fortitude that I built a couple of years ago. That I won an award for that, actually. I won best large building for that. So I won it this morning, and people were like, "Hey, congratulations!" I'm like, "Congratulations for what?" Like, go check your table and had awards and stuff on there, and it was just it was cool to kind of be recognized and stuff for that. But I've got a video actually about that coming out this weekend, just kind of going over because I realized while I was at the convention that I'd never showed it off to the general public, and or at least on the YouTube channel. So I'm excited to hi Ninjago VJitsu too. How are you doing today? But I'm excited to show you guys what the Temple of VJitsu or Temple of Fortitude is.
So there you go. You got a little sneak peek at our video coming out this week.
Yeah.
Friday. This Friday.
Also, Chris, there's a question for you. Chris, since you have all the Ninjago dragons, are you now going to get all the Monkie Kid dragons?
I mean, there's 2.
No. I mean, what? Oh, yeah, I guess. Well, there's
only
2.5.
2.
2.5.
2.5.
What's the half?
Probably.
What's the half?
One.
The ocean.
I was gonna say, isn't there?
House.
The turtle.
Yeah, no,
dragon.
that's. Oh yeah, no, the dragon in the temple.
Yep.
Yeah,
And there's the turtle dragon, and then there's Maze dragon.
I probably won't. I want to get the dragon eventually, but Ninjago's kind of the bread and butter when it comes to that, and I'm just trying to. I currently I think caught up, so I want to stay caught up, and I just don't want to get behind, and unfortunately a lot of my money for the rest of the year will be going to building up some new sections for our Ninjago City mocks. So no Monkie Kid dragons as of right now, and of course I'll keep this.
Boo-hoo.
We've got a question for. I work in school's daycare and planning to get the boys into Ninjago. That's awesome.
Hey, W's in the chat. Okay, so I built the mech, and I love the core mechs. They're pretty cool. I have a script about this. I don't know if I'm gonna make the video, but I bought this guy recently, the original Bionicles, and I really like the heroes that are smallish, and they're just simple, just like the Toa, or in this case the Evo Mech. The
Evo Mech is pretty awesome.
There is something about the limited posability, but they just feel like they're smallish, and they can fight it if you have they can fight it, and it just, I don't know. There's something cool about these, and I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. Hey,
Megan Ryan. They say, hey there. So what did I miss? on the Monkey Kid discussion? Nothing. We're talking about Monkey Kid right now. So if you have like a specific thing you want to talk about for Monkey Kid, let us know. Noah Tass says, "What are your thoughts on the Lego Concorde?" And I love the Lego Concorde. I think it's awesome. It's definitely a set that I at some point will pick up with my family, and we'll probably build that set because I got a lot of plane lovers in my family, so I'm sure they'll want to pick that set up for sure.
As someone who loved the Saturn V rocket, I can tell just by looking at the Concorde, it is absolutely 100% up my alley, even though it's plain. So I'm certainly interested in it. It's not my priority at the moment, but
that's pretty awesome.
I was actually fortunate enough to be in the Lego store as they were building it, so it was kind of cool to kind of see the insides and outsides of it and stuff. And one of the workers there, a lot of them are part of the local lug, so like I just kind of go into the Lego store and talk for like 2 or 3 hours, and then go home and call it a day. But he was like, "Yeah," he's like, "Let me take this like part apart." He's like, "Let me show you this really cool building technique they used and stuff." So I probably will not buy it myself, but I think it's pretty cool to look at. I'll look at other people's Concords, but
sure. Hello, Ninja Kai. Thank you for joining the stream, man.
I have no interest in the Concorde at all. Just I'm not a plane guy. That's about it.
See, I'm not a plane guy either. I'm here for the build and then some. Like I want that experience. Any single set that's challenging what I know about Lego, I'm already inspired to go out and snag it. That's the whole reason why I fell in love with Speed Champions in the first place.
Yeah, a buddy of mine got into Speed Champions, and just kind of like watching him build those and see how excited he gets. And like that gets me excited for the theme, despite the fact that I'm not like a fan of myself of like cars and stuff. So
the thing with Speed Champions made me like cars a bit more. But then
me too.
Like, I don't have the budget for planes. That's the thing. Like maybe if I were to buy the I liked it, or maybe I'll get into planes, but I don't have the budget for.
Well, I mean, and the Concorde's not a cheap buy either, so you know.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Like it's going to be available at general retail in time, and I'm going to be keeping an eye on it for discounts because everything will go on discount in time, guaranteed.
Especially with the prices right now. Like
yes, absolutely. Like I almost feel like they're priced the way they are to guarantee that they'll eventually go on sale to encourage sales.
Let me tell you about pricing real quick. So like I said, I was at a convention this weekend, and some of those sellers like anywhere from like 20 to 30% markup on things. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is
people
ridiculous.
Are and eating it up.
Well, and what was funny too is that it's funny. I just got to a Red Evo joint. Not that that's new or anything, but it's kind of cool.
I know, but
right, yeah. But then I was sitting in line, so I was looking at some minifigures and stuff. Just because I recently got back in Lego Star Wars, and
sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. And they're like, "Oh, like this set's 20 to 30% markup, and it's still on shelves." And then I go and buy something from like one of like the brick builder guys, the guys who do like the big like Charmander and stuff, and like it was like $20 worth of pieces. Right, it was $20 worth of pieces for like $150. You just kind of get the cool instructions when like you could do that yourself and save a bunch of money. Not that I'm dogging on brick builders or like them for doing it. It's just like it's one thing to complain about it and then like something else to go and basically do the exact same thing. Except for you're getting a whole lot less for what you're buying. Like,
yeah, they just.
But I mean, to each their own,
Yeah, no, Chris. Like going off that, I do think there's like a certain pride that goes with like the prices of like original like stuff. Like there's definitely there's definitely a markup, and there's also like this like like I made this now. Like if you want it, or if you want mine, you're gonna have to pay mine. I don't know. It's just like. I see that a lot on Bricklink, where like people just make mocks and they're selling them on Bricklink for a reason, and they just have stupid prices, like stupid elevated prices.
Well, something to also consider too is that the cost of actually sourcing the parts on Bricklink, because there's not an individual seller, unless all the parts are just generic enough to all be sold from Lego directly. But so that extra cost of shipping, all that kind of stuff, kind of gets added to the cost of it, which I still think that it's extremely inflated. I'm not afraid to say so. But it's the throes of the comic the con event. Sorry, be thinking Comic Con, which is the first thought there. But I know that in that situation, especially someone who's not informed about online prices, they will jump the gun like that.
Well, and it seemed like they were knowledgeable enough to make a comment about the price of sets that were like on sale. Or there was like an old Star Wars set from like 2006 that they were like oohing and ahhing and stuff about, and like they were like I saw this on Bricklink and stuff. So I was like, where did you hear them talk about that and then complain about and then go and buy something like one of those builder brick things and be okay with it, I guess. Again, not that I'm dogging on anyone. It's just it's fun to hear the complaints and then them do the exact opposite thing 2 minutes later. The irony is not there.
In that sense, when it comes to people, you'll realize that they have an understanding for certain things that they've looked up recently, but they won't have the full scope of things. So they'll act, I know about this, and I know that's overpriced, but they won't know the specifics about something. And not realize they're also being duped there too. It's a very, very common thing.
Yeah,
so they want to go get a big, huge Pokemon sculpture, and they're a Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
So Megan Ryan asks, so we're talking about Monkie Kid here with this question. Yeah. Though they may not be the most threatening of the villains, I think they're talking about what are we talking about? The Chaos Bros. So I guess we can talk about the Chaos Bros.
Yin and Jin?
Ace. Yeah.
The Horn Demons.
And then Doofus Dan has an interesting question as well, which we will also answer as well. Yeah, the Horn Demons. They are pretty cool.
Let me read the question again. McGrind, right? Scene 4. Wait, where's the question?
My light keeps overheating over here. That's why it keeps cutting out.
Who wants to start off with Chaos Bros? I actually don't know what the Chaos Bros is. For some reason, is that I'm very out of the loop on the fandom. I don't know if that's a nickname for something.
I think Penn thinks that person was talking about Yin and Jin, maybe.
I don't know
because if it's not about Yin and Jin, then I have no idea what they're talking about. Because see, for us, it's like we have a very surface level understanding of Monkie Kid because we're all enjoying it in our own way in our own time. I personally am not overly engrossed in the fandom culture, but I can appreciate the little guys, appreciate the sets, appreciate beautiful fan art as well, but whenever it crosses my path.
I like fandom. I don't like active. I like to be a part of active fandom. That's my thing.
I appreciate that it exists.
Yes, I appreciate the support that you give to the show. I don't like to participate in active fandom. I used to participate, but I don't enjoy it these days. Which is it's alright. It's not it's
something when you get older and have other responsibilities to take care of. Sometimes fandom takes the back seat.
Yep.
Yeah, totally.
Unless you're one track on one specific fandom thing specifically, I general Lego kind of 24/7, so it's not me focusing on ships or potential plot paths or anything for the story or whatever. But
got you, Gary.
Yeah, no, Gary's Fandom Bros. Chaos Bros are the Yin and Jin duo. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm very
perfect. That's right.
It's weird.
They're pretty cool. I like them. I wish I would have gotten the set with them in there. But I think I.
You have the figs.
Yeah, I have the figures. Yeah, I got the figs. I don't have the set though. I kind of regret it because the set is kind of cool in my opinion, but some people don't really like it, but I like it.
What's a really interesting feature about it is that half the build is just.
You say that again, Ben? You kind of got out.
So, part of the reason what makes that set so interesting is the fact that half of the set is made of air.
Okay.
Wait, I have that.
What I'm saying is that it's you basically build an empty shape around a cockpit, and that's it.
Interesting.
Let me go for the set. I have the set. Let me ring it.
Let's see. Doofus Dan, I know streaming is definitely their main focus, but do you think there will ever be an effort to put shows like Monkie Kid in some form of physical media? Interesting question.
I think so, but not in our country.
Yeah, not in the USA. If you live in Europe, maybe, because in Europe they have DVDs for Ninjago for just about every single season. I know they just released one for Crystallized in Germany. So if you live in Germany, you can pick up Crystallized. But yeah, we also have another
to
question.
be honest with you all, with the
Headshot-based movies.
With the way that physical media has been going, you're not going to hear about any physical media from Monkie Kid at all. And if you do, it'll be exclusive to China, because that's who this theme is made for. That's just it. So even if, these sets sell out great on LEGO's website every holiday season, you're not going to see the same amount of effort put into marketing or stuff like that than you would in the Asia Pacific region specifically.
Yeah, no, awesome TV commercial that we posted on our shorts. Check that out.
Like, I know, like, MK even has like magazines. Or they used to have magazines.
No, I don't think they have like minifigure based, like the ones from Blue Ocean. I don't think they're making a Dreams one coming out soon. So that's pretty cool.
Well, no, they have like other. They have like
that little Z-Blob so bad.
I know they have a comic. They have episode comic books, or they used to have episodes in comic book form. I don't know. We can ask. I have a friend who recently moved to China, so we can ask him for MK stuff, or MK merch from China. Shout out to Forsaken Bagel.
We have Afro Bricks. Hey, I'm a longtime viewer. Thank you so much for checking us out and watching our channel. Really appreciate it, Afro Bricks. Do you have any tips for someone who's just starting out? You two fellas can answer that one. I just
experiment. It takes time. Like, try to learn as much as you can. I think the best thing I always say is try to really not digest, just like really develop ideas. Because sometimes when you're like in YouTube, you have an idea and you want to make a video, but I think the mistake a lot of us do is you just want to make the video, but you don't really take your time developing the idea to its fullest form, which is something I've done, and I've talked with other people about this. Like, just take your time to make a video and have fun with it. If it's a good video, because good videos maybe they don't do well at the beginning, but if it's a good video, you poured your passion, you're actually passionate about. If it's a good video, it'll do good eventually.
People will find it.
Yeah, people like something happened to I did a video about TMNT, which is a video I had planned for a year. It was an idea I had planned for like a long time. I remember telling Penn about that idea back in 2021. And then I made that, and it took me a year to make, but not like it took me a year to develop the idea. But then once I did it, it now is the most successful video on my channel, and it paid off. And I think that like for people coming into content creation, that's something you should take into consideration. That views don't come natural. Like people will, if your video is good, people will find it. Not like what Penn said. Like, it's just like, if people I think like the most important thing on YouTube is people watch. It's like, how long do people watch it? And if a video has really good watch time, YouTube will start recommending it eventually, and that's what makes you grow.
Something that you also need to consider as well, and I know this goes very much against what some people might tell you, especially if you're in the LEGO community, you do need to try to angle yourself specifically in a way where you are unique. Right now, especially post the pandemic, a lot of LEGO YouTube content is either leaning more on the short side, which is already a very saturated market at this point because of how easy it is to get into it, the algorithm it has. But there was this huge influx of people who joined YouTube in that quiet time and then moved on to become content creators because of the success that they saw. But there are niches, there are certain aspects of LEGO that are not tapped into, and if you are someone who has the know-how and understanding to make ground in that, go for it. If not, then you need to hyper-focus and make sure that you have something specifically that you're focused on, because the content that you make has to be consistent enough in a way where people want to keep coming back. But the thing that's most important beyond that is that you need to love what you're doing. Don't do anything that just like, oh, I need to make content, so I made this 1-minute video for you all. If it's not something that you feel like you put enough effort into it, just don't release it.
Good points. Good points.
Good points.
Love what you do. Love what you do. Have fun with it, and don't put the words Brick Productions or Lego in or minifig in your name because everybody does that. You want to be unique. Sorry.
Ninjago or Jitsu 2. What happened to Jay and Cole since the merge happened? We don't know yet, but we're going to find out in the next season, hopefully, if the magazine and the trailers that LEGO has released are anything to go by. This should be really exciting, so keep an eye out for that.
It's too loud, Kyle.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
sorry.
it's very loud.
It's okay. I'm so
All right,
about making videos. I try to make neat videos. I'm scared it's too niche to take off. Well, if you love it, then
if you love it, then
matters.
the people will come.
Yeah, if you love it, yeah.
Going back to one more thing that I wanted to add to. Well, actually, I think I realized that I might have lost track of what I was going to say. Braden, you were talking. Oh, with Dragons Rising. I don't know if y'all know this, but Masters of Brickjitzu is in the exact same position that you guys are when it comes to Ninjago's story. We don't get to hear anything in advance. I mean, even though that Masters of Brickjitzu is associated with a plan, that typically just focuses on the product itself, as opposed to having insider information or early access to the shows or whatever. When Ninjago Dragons Rising 2 goes live, that will be us seeing it for the first time too. So, just so that you know, there isn't any, ooh, do you guys know what happens? Because we don't know. We're here to enjoy it and watch it with you guys.
Absolutely, absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself.
So, Afrobricks, you were saying that you were wanting to make editing feel different. Different is good, but as long as it's something that people can properly process. Because say if you have something that's swiping left, right, super fast, that can make people sick. As an example. But if you end up using what you learn from this different editing that you do, it can really help you in the future too. Because with YouTube and such, it's just learning. There is no yay, I did it. You're just always learning.
Wait, I want to answer a question in the comments. Where is it? I've lost it. Okay. Arte Musica says, somebody know why the traductions for Latam or Latin America stopped for Monkie Kid? Answer it. I can't sleep. Okay, so Monkie Kid, they dubbed the first season of Monkie Kid in Spanish, but they stopped because Amazon dropped the show. Amazon did not pick up the show, and Amazon was the distributor for Monkie Kid in Latin America, and Amazon after season 2, or actually season 1, like Amazon had the rights for season 1, season 2, and season 3, from my understanding. And this is kind of behind the scenes stuff, but it's been so long, I think I can say it. Amazon dropped the show after season 2, even though they had the right to pick it up for season 3, and the show was already produced. They did not renew the show for season 3. And Amazon and the season 1 did so poorly in Spanish, they did not dub it. They saw it as a money loser to dub it in Spanish for season 2, so they just didn't. Yeah, that's kind of the answer for that.
I need to go to dinner real quick. I will be back. It will be quick, but we'll open up this guy very soon, okay? I'll be back soon.
What are you having for dinner?
Sounds good.
We're having burgers.
Oh, that sounds
Nice.
So good.
Okay, so Gail asked,
back.
is Monkie Kid dead here? Yes, Monkie Kid is like, for the way I understood it, season 1, like Monkie Kid in Latin America was like Lego doesn't have stores in Latin America. They have Lego certified stores. So what happens is there is a company called Juguetron, which is the distributor for Lego sets. They own all the Lego stores in Mexico and Latin America. And so what they did is Monkie Kid was a what we call a direct to consumer theme. Like you can't really like. Okay.
Hello, Lego Bro 4 Studio. Good to see you. Thanks for
the way it works is, the no retail store either. Lego didn't want to sell. Okay, let me put the thoughts out. So the way Lego sets work is Lego puts out catalogs for stores to buy sets from them, and they tell the store stores tell Lego we want this amount of sets from this theme, and so they put orders in and Lego ships them out when sets are ready. What happened with Monkie Kid is either Lego, and I don't know the answer to this, but either Lego didn't want to sell them to retailers because they wouldn't sell in retail stores like Walmart, Target, etc., or the retail stores saw the prices and said no, because typically more expensive sets sell worse at physical stores. So what I think happened is Lego retail stores said no. And with the Lego stores in Latin America, the first wave was shipped, but it sold really poorly. And so Lego, the owners of the Lego stores decided not to carry the line anymore. Because in some stores they still have Monkie Kid. Like I know, the Lego store near my house, even back in last year, still had most of the first wave of Monkie Kid in stock, and they didn't have one, they had multiples. So yeah, that's what happened. Monkie Kid was too expensive for America, and for a lot of smaller countries or smaller stores to carry. So they just sets are really expensive and they don't move as fast as cheaper sets because Monkie doesn't really have cheap sets up to now. So yeah, that's what happened.
It's really interesting.
Let's see. It's very interesting. Someone has a question for you, Kyle, but first, Ninjago VJitsu as... Oh, well, I guess I was hallucinating there.
Maybe he deleted it.
Hey, Braden. Clips Films Melbourne asked about Darth Maul getting a lightsaber for... I want to show you guys what it looks like. I'm not sure if he's asking whether or not it's been done or whether or not he's planning on getting one. I think I've got a Darth Maul somewhere. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm lying and wasting time.
Wait, what do you think, Chris?
He was asking about
MK is pricey, yeah.
If Ninjago or if Monkie Kid, because of the Monkie Kid hilt, Darth Maul would get a double-bladed lightsaber.
Okay, so here's the thing about that, and this is a thing about the. It's mostly about why Lego doesn't really make molds for Star Wars sets. The thing is, once Lego makes a mold for a Star Wars characters, Lego doesn't own that mold. Disney does. That's why Lego doesn't really get new molds for Star Wars, because molds are really expensive, especially now. They're really expensive. They cost a lot because they're they have to, the way molds are made is there are two halves, and both halves have to be made or they have to be carved carved. Sometimes by hand, but now they're just machines. But they have to be carved out of metal, out of solid metal. I don't know which compound, maybe aluminum, but I'm not sure. They have to be very resistant, and they're really expensive. Both the material and the process. It takes up to 6 months to make. So when Lego makes a mold, they have to be able to use that mold as much as possible for it to be worth the manufacturing. And so, but when Lego makes a mold for an original mold that is very specific to a set, or not to a set, but to a theme, if it's a licensed theme, Lego doesn't own that mold. The company that owns the license owns that mold. Like the Star Wars, like the Darth Vader helmet, Lego doesn't own that mold. Technically, they don't own that mold. Disney does. So if they want to use that mold, Disney has to approve of it. And so that's why, you saw, that's why Lego now really they shifted most of their design to printed, because now they don't really have to if it's a sculpted thing, Disney technically owns it. But if it's printed, it's Lego can reuse it for other things, like the Iron Man helmet from what was it, the 2016, the one that was then used for a bunch of stuff, or the new the printed Ant-Man helmet, which was also used for May. It's that type of thing. if Lego were to reuse the Ant-Man, the original Ant-Man mold, they couldn't because Disney owns that mold. But
This
with
is what you
like
learn
more,
at school, Ace?
yeah, this is what I learned in school. Yes, as an industrial designer, that's the kind of stuff you learn. Um, but yeah,
That's- That's wild. Like I didn't know any of that. That's amazing.
you didn't.
While
It's
you're
like
running all that school, that's pretty incredible.
it's not like something I learned at school. It's just something that once you understand how manufacturing works and how licenses work, it just makes sense. Because there's a reason because if Lego owned that mold, they could use the Darth Vader helmet for everything, right? And like I don't know if you guys have ever used Lego what's the story one, the one where you create your own worlds. What's it called? World Builder. So when you like try to make a world builder theme, it tells you can't use these molds or you can't use these designs because they're not owned by Lego, and that's why, because Lego doesn't have the power to use those molds. Like something like with like the Darksaber, I'm guessing the reason the Darksaber is so simple is because Lego wants to use it for other things, and they don't want
gold one for Ninjago.
And they don't want Disney to be the owner of that, because Disney owns the license to Star Wars, and Lego has the construction license. But if it would be very how do I say this? If it would be designed to it or not designed to it, if it were to be a more like one-to-one replica, Lego wouldn't own that mold, and it would be like Lego would be losing money because maybe they're limited to the amount of sets they could include that mold in wouldn't really pay, or wouldn't really be. Kyle's back.
Wait,
Hey,
can you hear me?
back.
Are you able to hear me?
Kyle, we're looking at your
Hold on.
your Discord.
No.
Yeah, we're looking at the chat right now.
Oh, are you able to?
Kyle, we're looking at the Discord.
no,
Kyle.
Okay, hold on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Yes,
you.
we can hear
Okay,
you.
yeah. Everyone's gonna be able to see the Discord.
Yeah, everyone's
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Luckily,
All right, we're back.
all the information pertaining to the future of our videos
Oh,
is
no.
not up there. So
All right,
We,
speaking of questions here, what exactly happened to World Builder? Well, World Builder is still available now. You can still submit ideas.
My boy
You can still do all that stuff. So if you guys have some cool ideas, team up with one of your friends, go on World Builder and do World Builder, because it's still a thing that is a thing that's available. And yeah, I hope that answers your question. It's still available. So yeah, go submit your ideas, get involved. I know it's kind of not as active, but it's still a thing.
Someone said,
Yeah.
someone said, white boy jump scare. I can't.
I heard from a Canadian today that all Canadians know each other. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. I know everyone.
Yeah.
in
So
Canada.
do you know
Kind
You
of
know,
dead. Yeah, World Builder is kind of dead.
Bricknick?
Of course,
Bricknick?
of course.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I just want to make sure. He said he
they
knew
live
you.
right near me. You know, all Canadians live in the same house. Actually,
Hey.
it gets
It's
kind of
just,
cramped.
Wow.
Kyle, I love you. I love you, Kyle. You're the best.
Yeah, though. Sorry about the
Kyle
technical
is-
issues. I don't know what happened. My Wi-Fi didn't even go out. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
Why.
know.
I blame. It's all the people in the same house, Kyle. Come on.
Honestly, it probably is. You can't imagine how much of a struggle it was to get them outside of this room. It's normally bumper
I'm
to
sure.
bumper.
I'm sure.
No worries. I think we'll be able to get people back because we kind of lost people viewership, but I think we're gonna be able to get it back.
This is
We're
pretty
bumper.
successful stream so far. All things considered. You got a lot
Yeah,
of people tuning in and-
I honestly expected it to be
Great.
smaller.
Yeah. Thank you all so much
Especially
for
kind of
joining, and Gary, thank you so much again for a super chat, man. It meant a lot to us. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, thanks.
That was
W
very
Gary.
nice.
Gary's awesome.
Super chat. Gary's
Helps us out more than you know.
Gary is Gary's a really good composer. You guys check out his music. He's a really
follow
great guy.
Gary on Twitter.
Yep, or X.
Master of Brickjitzu theme song? When?
Gary, if you're down for it, we're down for a theme song.
Hey, do y'all think one of the reasons Ninjago went through a redesign was because the movie molds were expensive? I think it was because they wanted to be consistent with the movie, because a lot of kids were going to have their eyes on the movie. Therefore, they wanted to make sure that, like, in the future, like, of the show, that the new kids that were being brought into Ninjago, also, like, the new kids that saw the movie that were into Ninjago could also go into the show and see those exact same characters that they saw in the movie and enjoy it all the same. That's what I think.
It was a branding thing. It was a branding thing. It was like, yeah, they just wanted the brand to be consistent with each other. And also like even though I love the original designs were kind of generic. Let's be honest.
Yep, they're great. They're great though.
Yeah.
They're great.
I like them. They're classic. They made, like, those figures were very generic when the ninja, like this, especially the hair molds. They were like the kind of generic hair every character had, right? Especially Cole and Jay.
But they need to re-release them and have them come back out. It'd be cool.
But like Zane's hair was like overly used in Harry Potter. Like every character with short hair in the Harry Potter, like classic Harry Potter, had Zane's hair. Like every character with what's the word? Like long hair had Cole's hair, or like the surfer hair had Cole's hairpiece. Like the J hairpiece was so overused. Like everyone had the J hairpiece. Like I remember, like Tony Stark used the J hairpiece. Like everyone used the J hairpiece.
Right. So, like, they didn't have to, like, you know, like, it was great that we could get our hands on those hairpieces without, like, we could either have them already in our Lego collection, or it was just nice to, like, be able to, like, get them, like, through other sets, or, like, just be able to get them for cheap because they're so overused.
Yeah, no, I see your point, but they're also like they didn't really give each character, like, they gave each character their own silhouette, but I think the movie hair just does that better. They really make the characters more unique in a broader sense.
I agree.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't think there's been a single character that's used, like, I mean, nobody uses Kai.
Well, Kai's hairpiece Kai's hairpiece had to be made for Kai. That was a hairpiece that didn't exist.
Well, no. I'm talking about I don't think anybody's used, like, the movie pieces and stuff. Nia's the exception. But, like, I don't think anybody's really used those hairpieces except for the Ninjago characters.
Well, yeah, no, because that's the thing. They were made exclusively for the ninjas, or except for Lloyd's. Lloyd's has been used a bit for Harry Potter and stuff.
Lloyd has been used elsewhere. Yeah, Harry Potter
and Cole's as well. There's a Monkey Kid civilian that used Cole's.
The top one or the windswept hair?
The windswept.
The top one was used for a Chinese New Year set too, so I guess I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, I mean, the hair pieces are reusable, but they're mostly used. They were mostly designed for the ninja, which I like.
I mean, I remember hearing an interview talking about, like, the fact that, like, the ninja could be discernible by their silhouettes now too. You know, it wasn't just some random person with, you know, the standard Tony Stark hair or what have you. It was, you know, you could tell that Jay was Jay by, you know, the hair that he was being used, and so that was a really cool thing to kind of come of that, and yeah, something that I feel like I was really excited to get all the new hair pieces and stuff, and then I mean, it took a while for, like, Zane's metal hair to come out, but
yeah, I did. People forget.
It took a long time.
Yeah, no. Well, that and the movie's hair piece in Gunmetal Gray.
Yeah.
Or is it Gunmetal Gray? No, is it just
it's flat silver.
Okay, flat silver. We didn't get that hairpiece till what? The Titan Mech? Was it Legacy? Or was it the 10th anniversary? Yeah.
Titan Mech and the Epic Battle set.
Yeah, I remember.
In the proper tan color yet either. So that's.
Yeah, I thought that.
But yeah, no, that
there was.
I
there was
think
rumors about that coming out, but it
I
never
believe
did.
Jay's has been used as well. Yes, it has been used. I know it was in red in Bricks and minifigures. I do know that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Jays has been used a lot. Yeah.
And
Dang.
it's used for Cooper, I believe, in Dreams.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's in blonde.
Who's?
Blonde, yeah.
Cooper. The racer guy.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah, Jason,
Titanium,
yep.
yeah. From only a year, because Titanium Zane came out in 2015, and then the hairpiece came out in 2016 with the Cryptarium Prison and the Breakout and the Titanium Ninja Tumbler.
Yeah.
There we go.
That
I
definitely
liked
was a
these.
set.
Overheating.
Your
The
light is
Titanium Ninja
overheating.
Tumbler was awesome. Yeah,
I remember about that. Did I buy that whenever
I
we
love the use of these plant parts for the dragon. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Really nice usage right there for this Monkie Kid dragon, Maze Dragon.
It has that set has really good part usage.
It does. It really does.
I like the head. I like parts of the head. I just don't like how limited it is. It only can do this. That's my only complaint about the set. It's a good set. It's a good dragon, but it feels like a 2016 like a 2015 2016 dragon with better part usage.
We gotta make sure if they want the full review, the full review's on the channel.
Yeah, the full review is on the channel.
You guys go to our Monkie Kid playlist. All of our Monkie Kid videos are on the playlist if you guys are interested. We also have videos for behind the scenes of Monkie Kid. We've talked to voice actors as well from Monkie Kid, so highly recommend you guys check those videos out. They're pretty cool, and the Monkie Kid voice cast are super nice, super sweet people. It was just so nice for them to sit down and chat with us for a little bit. So.
And the director, we met the voice director.
That's right.
Michael Sinter-Nicholas, who's also such an amazing human being, and voiced Leonardo in the 2003 show. That's more of a me thing. But yeah, no, we like Michael Sinter-Nicholas.
Yeah, so definitely check those videos out because it was a lot of fun doing those, and we got to do those together, and it was awesome. So a lot of fun.
The flying mech portion of this Monkie Kid set is giving me like kind of Kai Fighter energy, but like
show it off.
Really
show
weird. Yeah, it's coming up here soon. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
It's kind of swoopy. I'm not sure if I super like this or not. I'm excited to see kind of how that goes with the rest of the mech, but this is a weird set, y'all.
Okay, so that part. Originally, I was very confused. That is more of it's more of a feature, but like what I like about the jet one is it's docked in the mech. It serves as a handle. It has like this like weird handle shape, so you can pick it up. You can use it. It's also in my review, by the way. I reviewed that set, so it works it fits really well. It doesn't. It's not. It does stick out from the set, so you can actually just remove it if you don't like it. But I really like that for like as a handle because it's a really heavy mech especially for kids. So like I do like because the original Monkey mech, that's the thing. It's a very hard mech to pick up, and so what they did with this mech is they made the jet a handle so you can pick it up and move it around because now it has wings, and so it's just it's a really cool way. It's a really cool feature for the mech to you just pick it up, move it around as a handle from the back, and it's a cool thing. But yeah. Wait, I think the stream froze. Fuck.
Did it?
I think so. Yeah.
Watch.
No, it froze. It froze.
Oh, did it really? Okay. It's still going on my end.
It's going on your end. Okay, it froze on my end.
That's strange.
Let me open it.
Gail asked about the Ninjago concept art. We have a lot of Ninjago concept art stuff on our channel. I assume that's what you're referring to. We have a lot of videos going over Ninjago concept art, behind the scenes of Ninjago. Highly recommend those videos because they were a lot of fun to produce. And Kyle actually did a fantastic job doing those videos, and he, I think, had a lot of fun doing them. Kyle, maybe you can go into depth about kind of how that whole process went.
Yeah, I absolutely had a ton of fun. I honestly, I just remembered that I did them when you said that I did. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, it's always cool to look at Ninjago concept art. And to get to put those together was very fun.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And speaking of concept art, I was able to create a full Lego set version of one of the concept arts that you can also find on the channel. Hoping to find some time to do some more here in the future. There's a couple other of those that I really enjoyed looking at, so I really hope that I can kind of get those into actual sets here soon. So we have the Western Bounty that we did before, so if you want to go check that out and you haven't already, please do.
The Western Bounty, that's right. Yeah, the Western Bounty was a really cool mock that Chris did. I love that. That was such a cool thing that you did, bro. It was a great idea.
I had it at the convention this past week, or I guess today and yesterday, and a bunch of kids were like, "Oh, like, what's that from? Like, was there a Ninjago Western theme?" I'm like, "No, there was concept art that came out from this guy and stuff." And so I told a lot of like 7 or 8 year olds who Matt Bedecker was this past week, and it felt really good because those kids.
Gail is asking if you have it in hand. He wants to look at it. It's all right if you don't. It's all right if you don't. Don't worry about it.
I don't think I have it in hand. It's out in the
It's on the channel. Yeah.
Yeah, it's out in the boxes and stuff. Unfortunately, I don't really want to bring those in. But it is. Sorry.
Yeah, but there is a video. There is a video. So.
All right, I just sneezed.
I need concept art of Borg Tower. Not for any specific reason. I just need to see it.
Hey, did you get an extra one of these pieces?
I don't know. I don't remember the extra pieces for that set. I don't really remember extra pieces.
It's been like almost a year.
Lego Bro 4 Studio.
No, it's been 4 months since I built that.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It came out in the summer.
Yeah, it came out this year. I built it.
Yeah. I forgot that it came out in the summertime.
Can we just talk about this color combination for Monkie Kid for a second? Like, the teal, the red, and the yellow is just, it's iconic. Like, I cannot look at those 3 colors without thinking about Monkie Kid these days. It's scrumdiddlyumptious. Scrumdiddlyumptious.
I love those colors. I love when they use it like for vehicle. I also really like May's color scheme as well with the green.
Oh yeah.
Especially when they introduce these pieces like this, like these translucent like green pieces are so amazing. And to see that being used in any LEGO sets is fantastic, and I especially love this blade right here for May. It's used in this set, and I know it's also used in the new jet, like the new $20 May Dragon jet. So that's an awesome set, by the way. I actually really liked it.
I could get mine, actually. Let me go for mine.
Alrighty, show it off on the stream.
Yeah, let me go for mine.
It's a great set. And also the Combi Mech is also fantastic as well, which I believe Logan is supposed to have that set for the live stream. So next time we do a live stream, we'll have that set.
Hey, Brayden, when is our next live stream?
I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out after this one.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was already scheduled out, so we could tell our audience here.
No, we gotta get with everybody and see, kind of where we're at the time. But yeah, no. Hopefully we'll have it like next month or the month after.
Oh man, so you're gonna tell me that this set's gonna remain unbuilt in my house for? Oh man, it's gonna break me, split me in two.
You can always show it off next stream.
All right, I'm back.
You wanted to finish building it.
Here it is. It's I mean, it's all right.
The question is, am I gonna have time to put next stream?
For real.
That looks cool.
Let me just adjust the color. Let me can't adjust the color on this. My lights are much better.
It's funny because I'm hearing you talk, and then I'm watching the stream and stuff to keep up with what you guys are doing. So funny because there's a little bit of that delay there, so it's kind of comical. Oh man, I am terrible at following instructions.
That's why you're a mock builder.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You don't need instructions.
Yeah, you're darn tootin'.
Also, I got the Combi Mech here. Combi Mech is the best Lego mech out right now. I don't have the Z-Block mech, so maybe that's better. But this is such a great.
Speaking
mech.
of dreams, somebody actually asked a question: how is Lego distribution in y'all's Walmart? I'm asking since I went today and they had most Dreams and Dragons Rising except for the larger sets. Interesting.
my Walmarts actually don't have any dream sets. It's weird. I haven't seen dream sets at stores, only at Lego stores.
They have tons of dream sets at my local Walmart.
I was going to
Every
say,
Walmart I've been to.
at all my Walmarts here, we got
it's
Dreams,
over.
we got Dragons Rising, so...
Yeah, I got a couple
actually,
Dragons Rising stuff.
I'm not sure.
Bye.
So, I don't know. We'll see you later. Goodbye.
Bye.
Alligator.
Yeah.
I don't
In a
know.
while, crocodile.
Been a while. That's a good one. But my camera's in focus.
One of the local brick stores here actually had Ninjago sets, and I'm not sure if that was someone that brought them in to sell them, or if like they had actually gotten them from distributors. Because I think Walmart's still the only one that has like access to them.
Yeah, Target doesn't have them currently.
Yeah, that's kind of weird to me because it's already September. We're already halfway through September, which is absolutely nuts. Like
maybe they'll come out during October 1st for part 2.
That would be. I mean, that would be awesome. That would be really cool.
I've seen very few dream sets at my Target. That's good. I hope they're selling well.
Toys R Us had all the dream sets here in Canada, and the first week they came out, they went on sale for 25% off with the launch.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, I was this is interesting.
So I was talking to an employee at the Lego store and stuff, just because we got a couple of them in our lug here. And I was questioning, hey, how is Monkey Kid or not Monkey Kid? How is
Monkey Kid?
How is Dream selling? He's like Dreams Dreams moves. So I'm again that's just one store in the middle of Oklahoma, but it is interesting to at least hear that that they're moving somewhat. So that's good to hear. I mean, I know that there's a couple ones that I want, but like I also know that like. I'm kind of waiting to go on sale because like they are a little bit on the more expensive side and stuff. They're not quite the value that we get for Ninjago. I don't know. I'm hoping that it does well because I definitely want to see more from Dreams. But I also want those sales because I want them to be a little more affordable before I pick them up. So it's like a catch-22. So.
Bye, SCAS. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you for the kind words. I know we all very appreciate you joining in here and telling us that. Thank you so much. It means a lot.
Yeah, thank you so much, man.
Oh wow! So it wasn't. Oh wait, never mind.
Where my Walmart has good distribution for Lego, but also pretty bad for most other stuff. Like I never see Generation figures or Transformers. I mean. It depends on the brand because like some stores, like some brands sell better at some locations and some brands don't sell at other locations. Like I definitely know like yeah.
No, go ahead.
Like I know like some stores it's like some stores know like Lego sets sells well in their area, so they're just gonna order more sets in their area. But maybe if like another toy brand does that as well in their area, they won't order as much as that. Like. See my point? Yeah.
Well, and also, like, I'm also curious. Like, I'm not a big Transformers fan, but I recently just gotten like, some of the Star Wars Black Series action figures and stuff. And I know that like my Lego or my Walmart and stuff don't really get any of like the. I mean, I haven't really seen the ones that I'm looking for. It's just kind of unfortunate. It's kind of the ones I'm not looking for. So like, I don't know if Transformers works the same way, but a lot of them seem to be online where you can pre-order them and then they ship them out to you like. Kind of once that date hits. So I'm not sure if Transformers works the same way as that, but it'd be interesting to kind of see the like if that is kind of how the way it works. But
the thing about action figures in general is like most collector-based action like toys, like action figures and stuff, like has terrible distribution because like stores don't know if collectors are like how many collectors live in their area. Even fair. Like stuff like the collectors areas like Targets. Like those have terrible distribution because like just stores like collectors in general is like it's a very people think it's bigger than it is, but like it's not really that big.
Well, and I think because I remember back when I was younger and stuff. Like I'd go to a Toys R Us and there'd just be like tons and tons of Star Wars stuff just sitting there, and it just seems like there's not really as much anymore. I don't know if that's just like older and I'm like realizing it more. Or if there's actually just like less of a demand, despite the fact that it seems like the collector I know you just kind of said what kind of everybody's thinking. Like maybe my perception of the collecting industry has changed because I am, I'm part of that demographic that has the money to buy it on a relatively regular basis and kind of consume that product. So I don't know if it's just my hyper awareness of it, or if it really is just like a, maybe it's just always been as small as it is, and I'm just older and can tell the difference. But I don't know.
I'm wrapping this thing up here. I'm almost done with May's Dragon Jet here. I'm building the little side wing pieces here. I wish they had more articulation, but that's okay. I'll give full in-depth thoughts here when I'm finished. I've got a couple more pieces left, but overall, it's...
yeah, I'm almost done with the Evo Mech as well.
Do you guys, in the chat, do you guys have a favorite Monkie Kid set by chance? Favorite Monkie Kid set or minifigure or anything in particular that you guys are really into? My light just went out. That's just always just the best.
Hey.
Overheating.
Dang, I don't know your lights overheat.
Yeah, it's weird. They usually don't. I don't know why. I guess it's just because there's a lot going on in this extension cord right now, so it happens.
Gotcha.
It happens. I'm glad that they turn off before they overheat. Before, I don't want to fire or anything. That'd be pretty bad.
Were those the ones that I recommended to you? If so, I'm really sorry.
Yes. Yeah, those are the ones.
Dang,
No. They're keeping me safe, so I'm happy. I'm happy about it. So.
Yeah, I'm looking
Christmas is
to upgrade my lights as well in the next few weeks.
I'm actually about to. My studio kind of moved, so like the video that I've got coming out this Friday is not even in my house.
There's just firing.
I'm building a new little studio area in my closet, so I'm really excited to get that up and running for my video that comes out. I think November, something like that. And that'll be. I'm so excited to show off what I've been working on for that because it's gonna be mega.
Wait, so we don't even know about it yet?
You guys know a little bit about it. I've talked about it a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I think I know what it is. Yeah, I think I know what it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be amusing. It's gonna be mega. So
it's exciting. Well, there we go. The May's Dragon Jet is finally finished. I can go ahead and equip her with these studs for the stud shooter.
You read the same comment I did? Yeah.
Lego bro's like we talk every now and then and stuff on Twitter and stuff. So he's such a cool guy. He's such a cool guy.
Here are some of the other sets that you can get from Monkie Kid. I'm sure you guys have seen them, but I just ordered this vehicle. I'm really excited.
I was gonna say, don't buy the lion. The insert lion is wonderful.
I am definitely gonna get this bad boy right here. This thing's so cool. Love that set.
That is a really good set.
I wasn't huge on it at first, but after I saw Ace's review, I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I saw it in person, and I'm like, okay, gotta have it. So.
I want it mostly for the wait. Doesn't what's his face's power armor come in that?
What?
Farts. Sandy's.
I don't like the seat
power armor come in that.
Oh, it comes in the
air balloon.
The airship. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I want to get all of them. I want to get all of the power up suits.
Yeah,
I love minifigures. So like,
I'm so happy that May came in this dragon set alongside Tang. Like getting two in one set is just great. I didn't want to get the Tusk elephant because I always wasn't huge on it. But
yeah, that's one that I was like, do I get it? Do I not? And I got a used copy without the minifigures of the Mountain Village thing, and so I'm like, oh, I've got to get the minifigures for that eventually. But I think I can totally skip over having to buy them because I already own. What?
You got the hideout without figures.
So cool.
Yeah, I got it for $45 without the minifigures.
That's a good deal. But the figures are the best part, or not the best part of that set. But
yeah,
figures are pretty good.
Actually, I got two of the minifigures. Let me correct myself. I got two of the minifigures. Right. I got the Vulture, but the Vulture didn't come with its normal wings and stuff. And luckily, the set that I'm working on right now does come with all of those bad guys. And then I got the civilian in there, but I didn't get May and I didn't get MK. But I'm pretty sure either bot.
right here.
That for me, that's my favorite MK. I have him right here. This is one of my favorite MKs.
I think I bought the MK though.
Okay.
I think I bought the MK and the May off like I found a seller like in Arizona or something like that. They were selling them for like $4 a piece. I'm like, okay, sold. Like it's gonna be here in like 3 days. So I'm pretty sure I could be wrong. I either bought that or I bought what's the cat's name? Oh man, I'm the worst Monkie Kid fan ever. Mo, yeah, Mo, and either Mo or Sandy. I'm not remember if it was Mo and Sandy or MK and May. But I have one of those two sets. I'm sorry. He's one of my favorite characters too. Come on. I'm sorry.
He's the best character.
Heatwave transforming Lava Dragon. Nice effort. Nice. Well, we will do a Ninjago stream soon. We have a lot of plans for Ninjago stream. Really exciting Ninjago stream. Maybe in a couple months. So be prepared for that. Hopefully it'll be cool. Got some ideas for Ninjago stream. So prepare for your Ninjago stream. We want to do more live streams. However, Ace, with this dragon, I completely get your point. The points of articulation are not great, and the ones that are there is not good. I don't like this piece at all. I think this not very good, personally. But, I mean, I think it looks good. Like, I think it looks good. I just wish it was more posable, personally. But I think it looks... I mean, I love the color scheme, and I like the head build a lot. I think the head looks fantastic. It kind of reminds me of the Master Wu Dragon from 2015. But I just don't like the whole seating thing going on here. I'm not huge on that. I wish it was different, personally.
The thing about that dragon, it's I don't think it's the lack of articulation. I think it's the lack of dynamic poses. Because, like, it's a very hard dragon to get, like, in a good, like, dynamic pose. Because the neck doesn't move. Like, the head can only move up and down. The legs, like, it's hard to make it stand up. Like, it's a very hard dragon. Especially because, like, it has a dynamic form to it, but like that's about it. It's just one of those sets like where it just looks very stale on a shelf.
It's funny you say that too because your review of it actually turned me off to the drag. Because originally I was going to buy that like day one, and then I watched your review and I'm like, oh well, maybe I'll just wait on that for a little while. And then I was actually going to get it for this, and then I'm like, I don't know if I want that either. And yeah, it was unfortunate.
Yeah, you took a W getting the mech because the mech is I have built that one and it is a fantastic set. I really do love that mech. I think it's amazing.
I just bought I bought the original mech about 2 months ago, and as I was building, I'm like, oh my gosh, this. I mean, it's heavy and it's a little bit clunky. You know, it's only a couple years old, but you can kind of tell it's a little bit of an older build. But like it's still really well designed, and so I'm very excited to like put the two side by side, kind of see which one I like more. I'm sure it's going to come out to like kind of a stalemate where there's different aspects that I like of each of them, but that's also just me being like, you know, hyper aware of the situation and like trying to be fair to both, I guess. But I'm excited to see kind of how they match up against each other.
They surprisingly they match up well. I like the Ultra Mech a bit more because it incorporates more like it has like the double ratchet joint, which the double ratchet joint is one of the best like Lego pieces done in a couple years. Like it's a great piece. Yeah,
this front teal and gold is gorgeous. It's so pretty. Like, oh my gosh, that's so nice.
Nice looking dragon, stiff. Yeah, it's very stiff. I personally think it'll look okay on the shelf. But I agree, Lego Bro Studio. I think that it is very it's very stiff, and I'm not really a big fan of that because I'm so used to Ninjago dragons being so posable. So
the brick pile,
or at the very least more dynamic. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, but Chris, you're saying the brick pile asked if you could only buy one dragon, what would it be? That's a great question.
Jay's Lightning Dragon Battle from 2011.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Damn, that old. Oh, that's a good question.
That goes so hard. Even if it is 12 years old, it goes too hard, man.
No, I will say, like having built it twice actually. It's a cool set, but like I don't know if that's a dragon I'd want to like. If I could only have one Lego dragon, I don't know if that's the one I'd want.
I do love Griefbringer too. Now I love Griefbringer, bro.
Griefbringer is a gorgeous dragon.
So real.
let's see. I'm gonna think about that.
Definitely, probably not this dragon.
Yeah, no, definitely
It's
not.
cool.
Ooh, heat wave.
Cool. Yeah, heat wave.
Heat wave's a cool dragon. How dare you?
It's cool, but it's not like if it's the only one I ever have to buy. It's not that cool.
Man, you're putting me in a bind here. Does it include the bounty?
Hold on, Chris, right here, bro. Here you go. This is the dragon.
That's the best dragon, yeah.
This is actually your box.
I'm waiting to see what shows up. Hold on, because I'm a little bit behind on the stream. So, what do you show?
Baby Aaron dragon.
And yeah, baby Aaron.
No, I like the set well enough. I like the set for what it is, but it's I'm excited to see what the winter brings and stuff as far as dragons. But I really do. I will say I think if I had to choose one, I had to choose one here. I'm gonna show you guys my dragon collection real quick. Into the dragon room. Here we go.
Into the dragon room. It's like Spider-Verse, but a bit more crappy. I love that poster.
So we got it's kind of a mess up here. I got to redo it. But I'm gonna move all the bounties out and stuff. They're gonna go on shelves and stuff up on this wall up here. I'm gonna go on the shelves, and then my studio is gonna be like right here. I'll have lights and stuff is nailed to the wall or screwed to the wall and stuff. So I've got some good overhead lights and
look at all that
here from now on. So, but I think if I had to choose one dragon, it would be Gyro from Dragon's Rising. I legitimately think that's probably the best dragon we've ever gotten. And
really?
that comes from someone who owns every single Ninjago dragon. Promise.
Yeah, I kind of agree. That's probably the best dragon, because like I don't know, I like it.
Before thing is, it would have been Lloyd's Energy Dragon, because Lloyd's Energy Dragon is gorgeous. But like this is just a mammoth of a dragon. The chest is so well built. The head's a perfect like combination of pieces. Or Lloyd's Legendary Dragon. He's kind of down here, but Lloyd's Legendary Dragon is also another gorgeous dragon. So,
I think I'm gonna go with Lloyd's Energy Dragon, because I have that set, and that's been my favorite dragon for a long time. And I'm looking at it right now, and it's just the posable, like the foldable, such a hard thing to
shelf
eat.
Space. Oh man.
Dragon room into the dragon chamber. You guys are funny.
Yeah,
wow, how do you have time to eat? I don't. I don't eat. I wish I could eat, but now I gotta make sure that this is right on
Neon Water Dragon is my favorite.
The collector hypothetical. Eat your shelf space.
Oh, eat my shelf space.
I was for like 2 years. I was like, I remember before I remodeled my room this summer. For 2 years I had planned that remodel, and it was like I would, every time I would buy a set, I was just like, eventually. And then now they have shelves. I'm like, yeah, no, those sets are still not. I'm still not going to be able to build those sets. I don't have a shelf. Like I already filled the shelf space.
It was funny too, because my Ninjago City used to live here at my house, and then I got a new office at work, and I got some new shelves and stuff. So I moved that all over to. Oh, I'm not in my live stream or.
No, I think the live stream is good. I'm look right now because I never got the Flowerful Mountain. I'm thinking right now of buying it, because I've seen it. I'm looking to buy it without figures, because I don't
retired.
It is retired.
What?
But I've looked,
dude.
But I don't really need the figures though. I have that macaque though. I did the bricks and bricks and pieces.
Yeah.
I did bricks and pieces for that macaque. So I don't really need that macaque. But I do want that set, because I think that's the best Monkey Kid set. It's not the best Monkey Kid set I own, but I think that's the best all around Monkey Kid set.
So do you guys want this guy to come out in set?
Oof. That's ouch. That's Brayden, you didn't have to do this like that.
Come out. Well, I had to.
You just had to do this like that. Yeah, I know.
And so I had to grab him. I don't know. No, somebody else show off. Paul has them too now. So I mean, look. It's all good.
Okay, Ninjago VJitsu, what's the question? Curious. Yeah. Oh yeah, I finished the set. I liked it. I like the boomerang thing.
Show it off.
Cool. It's a cool thing.
I
like it.
Oh yeah, the boomerang. Yeah, it is cool.
Lego bro.
I like it.
I was gonna say that my work. I put some new shelves up and stuff. Now all of my Ninjago City lives at my work, so I get to go and see that for 8 hours every day. Then I get to come home and look at my other Lego. So unfortunately, it lives there. But as the city grows, which it will grow over the next year or so, hopefully, fingers crossed by double. We'll see what kind of time I have, what kind of funds I have for that. But yeah, I'm hoping to grow that sucker pretty exponentially over the next year. So expect updates on that to the channel here soon. Expect that on my Instagram if you guys follow me over at Ninjago. Shameless plug. But hopefully we'll see more additions to that soon. Actually, there's a section of it that's just out of shot here that I've showed portions of on my Instagram.
Oh, Pen is back.
Pen!
Whoa. Pen.
Oh my god, it's Pen of Pen Plays.
Pen Plays? Hey! Okay, so I got a question. What is your favorite Ninjago set you ever got, Ace? I think the bounty, like the 2017 bounty, it's hard to beat. I don't have any of the Gardens or any of the, so I don't have that experience. But for me, the bounty, because that was like when I got back into Lego, and that's the first set I buy, and I found
what?
The
Which bounty?
The 2017, the movie.
Yeah, that one.
At the beginning of the pandemic, when I was getting back into Lego, I saw it on Facebook Marketplace sealed for under retail, and
wow.
I think it was like for $80 or something.
I remember the summer that came out. I like saved all my money. I used to travel with a cover band for my school, and I saved all my like extra spending money and stuff up from that summer, and bought it the moment it came out, and then left it in America because I went to Europe for the summer and couldn't bring it with. But I built it all and then left it in the box somewhere. So I still have it, but yeah, it was cool. Anyway, sorry, Ace. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No worries. Build too. I appreciate that.
It was like I remember it because it was like the verb. It was like the because my birthday. I had just turned 18 at the beginning of the pandemic. Like actually, the pandemic started on my birthday. On March 13th, 2020, that was the day.
Oh my God.
Like school got canceled. My last of high school was canceled. Well, not canceled, but it was like we got like a week. I remember like the first day of the pandemic. I went out with. I was 18. I was legal in Mexico, so I had a blast. But and I don't drink, so I just had a blast that day. And I remember then, and I had money. And so I remember the first thing I looked for was the bounty, and I got it for sealed. And I just remember for like the first week of online class, I just every day I would build a bag, and I would have like it was like the best 30 minutes of that day, and I would just like I'd actually build 2 bags because I finished it in a week, and it was like 16 bags or something. And so I would build a bag, and I would just like every day. That's the thing. That's the thing that like kept me going through the first like couple of weeks of the pandemic. Was like building a bag and like falling in love with Lego again. And so yeah, that's like my.
That's a really cool set to like bring you back into the fold too, because like that's a remarkable set.
Pen's video is not showing up on stream.
Does the video on?
Well, it's okay because right now I'm just going through an instruction booklet and flattening it out or so.
Oh, okay. I'm about
to. What?
Oh, Ninja Airjitsu 2. I'm gonna answer this last question, and I gotta bounce out of here. I have a question for you, Ninja Whip. What's up? I'll answer this last question, and then I'll leave you guys to finish your builds because I already finished mine. So, and then I'll make a couple announcements before I go, and then I'll head out of here.
Ooh, announcements.
Announcements. I like announcements.
Woo!
Back in high school, I was part of student council. We always had this song. Whenever somebody said announcements, we'd sing announcements, announcements, announcements. Horrible death to die. Horrible death to die. Horrible death to be talked death. The horrible death to die. Announcements, announcements, announcements. Yeah, so I always avoided saying the A word because it always meant that you had to sing that terrible song and start clapping, and you'd think you'd look like a fool, but everybody got so used to it, it just became a thing, and it was really annoying, and I'm glad I never have to sing it ever again after that.
Oh, will you twist story?
What?
W Chris story.
Okay, so what is your favorite Ninjago season? My favorite Ninjago season is a hard question. I really like particularly like them all in their own particular way. My favorite season has to be I know it's probably a cop out, but either Sons of Garmadon or Rise of the Snakes. I can't really choose between those two. Those two are just great to me. I absolutely love them.
I
think they're fantastic seasons. So yeah. What?
Rise of the Snakes is one of those. Just it's hard. It's just hard to beat nostalgia with Rise of the Snakes.
Oh right? Man, see, I think I'm in the minority, and I think the going back and watching Rise of the Snakes, I found myself asking the question, when will this be over? This is not great.
Wow, okay.
Really?
We're never talking ever again.
Yeah, no, Chris, we're not friends anymore.
I have nostalgia bias. Yay me.
Yeah, I think it is 100% nostalgia bias. I like it for what it is, but I think as far as it being good, I don't know. I don't know. But also I also have massive. I have massive I'm not a big fan of Sons of Garmadon, the entire Oni trilogy arc. I think it's overrated. I think it's overhyped. I'm not a big fan of Possession. I'm not a big fan of
Possession's bad.
I'm not a big fan.
What's your favorite season then?
My favorite season's Rebooted.
Oh, Rebooted,
also massive but I'm also not a big fan of Skybound.
My goodness.
I think the Wild Brain is probably some of the best Ninjago we've gotten, and then Dragon's Rising. I think other than I think Dragon's Rising is my favorite new Ninjago. Dragon's Rising has been so good, and I've loved I think the comedy is I think it's witty. I think it's funny. I love the new characters. Aaron and Sora are some of the best characters that we've gotten from Ninjago in years. And I think that's a massive L take on my end, and it's not very popular, but I was hyping kids up so much today. There's this one kid who was ecstatic that I had, Ryu and the whole crew and stuff at the Brick Show, and yeah, his mom was those are his favorite characters. And, those are some of my favorite characters too. They're such good characters, and I'll go to my grave now.
Chris will probably get shot off by Ninjago fans in the next convention.
Oh yeah. I'll probably never be part of Ninjago or Masters of Brickjitzu ever again. So it was nice knowing you guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Rip
in the chat.
Oh man. Anywho, I gotta bounce out of here. I got a long day tomorrow, but a quick thing. We're gonna have another one of these live streams coming up, part 2. At some point, be on the lookout for that. We've got videos coming every Friday, so make sure you guys are also watching those. And then we'll have a Ninjago stream coming up soon, so be on the lookout for a Ninjago stream. Also, while I'm gone, let us know what kind of content you guys want to see on the channel. The people that are active here on the chat really helps us out. And thank you guys so much for joining on the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Just great to interact with you guys and kind of get my mind off of things at the moment. It's been fantastic. So thank you guys so much. And also thank you to my boys popping on here and
the homies
doing this.
The homies.
Yeah.
The homies.
Y'all keep having fun though. Y'all keep grinding out. Y'all keep having fun, but I gotta go to bed. But yeah, it was great talking to you guys, and hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night.
Bye, Braden. I already miss you.